Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on. Hierophant, Taurus energy, commitment energy, focus on education, faith, religion, beliefs, tradition, corporations, government, schools. Flew out of the deck. Yeah, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at the time you find this video. As always, keep an open mind, take what resonates as it resonates with you, and never force anything to fit. If it's not your reading, it makes no sense to you, it either hasn't happened yet, or it's not your reading, in which case, have a look on the channel and see if anything is standing out to you, calling out to you. Your messages could be there in a different video. As always, thank you for everything you do, Pisces, your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribing. It makes a big difference for the channel growth and for me. And thank you to my members as well. I appreciate your extra support. All that being said, Pisces, let's see what's going on. Daily energy and advice for Pisces. So we have overall energy, main events and developments. This is going to be your career, your finances, your business, your studies, your personal projects if you don't work. This is going to be your home and family life, your community, other people in your life. This is going to be your love life, whether you're single, coupled, up, in between. It's complicated, interested, not interested. Remember, these energies can move around, okay? And advice on how to handle things for our best good, our highest good. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy. And this could talk about a time of solitude, contemplation, research, study, digging deeper into something, delving deeper into something, doing a lot of things on your own, or just taking some time to reflect, to pray, to meditate, to find some sort of answer, to find some sort of solution or some sort of guidance, to figure something out. Or a Virgo could be significant for you. Or you could be the Virgo. And the overall energy here, we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. So this is all about taking a stand because that's the right thing to do. Defending something, taking a stand and making sure everything's done by the book, according to the law, according to rules, process, regulations. This could also be a situation where you're confronting someone who is being rigid when it comes to process. Okay, so feeding back into the pre-shuffle with the Hierophant, it could be government, it could be anything, you know, big organizations, corporations, anything like that, where there are processes, there are policies, and they're outdated, but still someone is clinging to them. They're very rigid about it, okay? It could even be a situation where it's not fair and you might have to report it. So let's say the process states you need A, B, and C, but the process is so old that C doesn't even exist anymore. And yet, whoever you're dealing with or talking to won't let you proceed with your application, with the process there, because you can't tick C. And you're trying to say, well, no one has C. C isn't available anymore. C doesn't exist. C isn't relevant. And yet they're saying, no, it says it needs A, B, and C. I need to see A, B, and C, right? It's that kind of situation. Okay, so let's see. In your career, your finances, your studies, your personal business, we have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And this could be unexpected choice. Could also be brainstorming with the Hermit. Brainstorming to find an alternative to something. So it could be because you're being met with a very rigid person or a very rigid process, outdated belief, outdated policy, rule. And it could be that you're saying, how can I bypass this Two of Wands? How can I go around it? How can I find an alternative? Okay, who do I need to talk to? So you may be on the phone a lot today. You may be sending a lot of texts, a lot of messages, a lot of emails today. Talking to a lot of different people. You might be on hold for a little bit or you know, calling this number, you're on hold for a little bit till you get to talk to someone. All right, then they transfer you to this other number and then you're on hold for a little bit. It could be that kind of situation. For others of you, I feel like you get a job offer, whether you've applied for a different job or you're being scouted or someone's contacting you directly. And this conversation here is you trying to talk to your manager about what the process is for you to exit your current job. And they're being very rigid and they're being very, you can't leave. This is the contract. These are the terms and conditions. And you're saying, well, that has been in place for 20 years. It doesn't apply anymore. Or, and it's just that back and forth where you might have to talk to HR or you might have to talk to the legal department or something like that, right? Or there's something that you're trying to do. And again, you're being met by someone who's just very rigid. And they're saying, this is the process. There's no other way to do it. End of story, right? And this is going to be your challenge today to go, are you sure? Can I talk to someone else? Can I get a second opinion? Can I talk to your manager? You know, that kind of situation. Can I talk to someone in HR? Can I talk to someone in the legal department? Just not to give up, right? Because whether this person is being intentionally difficult or simply they just don't know a different way about it, that's beside the point. The message is, don't get blocked there. Don't get stuck there. Okay, there is a way around it. You just have to talk to the right people, or you just have to, you know what I mean, put yourself in the right place, in the right circumstance. But yeah, there could be some clashes as well as a result of this. We have a lot of Wands energy, and I think Mars and Uranus are doing something in the sky, and so there's going to be explosions, there's going to be crashes, clashes, ego clash. And it's saying don't lose your temper with whoever it is you're dealing with. They're not going to change their mind. Again, I feel like for some of you, this is someone being deliberately difficult. For others of you, they just don't know a different way, but they don't want to admit they don't know a different way. Do you see what I mean? So this is saying don't lose your head when it comes to this individual. Don't lose your head when it comes to this situation, because you're not going to be able to change it anyway. But you might say and do some things that you can't really take back, and they're going to hurt your case later on down the road. So this is just saying take a deep breath and look for an alternative. Take a deep breath, talk to someone else, right? Because there is a way for you to get where you want to get to, but you're just going to have to be persistent and calm and calculated, okay? There's going to be a tendency to lose your temper, because it can be frustrating, right? When you're up against something that is ridiculous, and yet someone's really holding on to it, right? They won't let you go past until you have that ridiculousness in place. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, expect that kind of situation to go on, right? Take your stand your ground. For some of you, again, if you're dealing with someone who's being difficult, if you're dealing with someone who's being challenging for no reason, you might have to go and review the process. You might have to go and look at that law for yourself, or look at that process, or look at that policy, review it for yourself, okay, with the Hermit energy. Don't just take their word for it, okay? All right, when it comes to home and family, community, other people in your life, we have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy could be significant, could be you. You could have some big news for the family. You could be making something official, put it in writing, signing paperwork at this time. There's a lot of messaging going back and forth. This could be a very social time for you, especially online activity. You might have to, I just got a message of someone kind of keeping a close eye on you on social media. You might have to just be careful what you post. Just be safe, like stuff like your location. If you're not at home, don't let the world know you're not at home. There's no one there. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. But it's coming up, so just be aware. For others of you, there's someone keeping a very close eye on your social media at this time. And just, I don't think you like this person. I don't think you want this person to know what you're doing. I feel like this could be someone who's created a fake account. But if you go and review your list of friends or followers or whatever it is, they will stand out, and that's where you might have to implement some security measures, put some blocks in place, delete people, unfollow, block them, that kind of situation, okay? For others of you, you are receiving communication. I feel like someone's really trying to reach you and you just don't want to talk to this person. Either you don't want to talk to the person, you don't want to deal with them right now, or you just don't want to deal with anyone right now. This is your quiet time, and I feel like someone's really being pushy and persistent, trying to just disturb your peace, basically. Either they want something from you and it's the kind of person where you need something, they're nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. But when they need something, God forbid, they'll find you in, you know, a cave or, yeah, you understand what I'm saying. They could be an air sign, they could be a Virgo, or another water sign, doesn't really matter. This is just saying, protect your peace, put things on mute, put things on silent, just go away for a while, don't answer the door, whatever it is, okay, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I feel like this is someone who's just very stubborn, trying to get a hold of you, and you put up a boundary. You're trying to have some peace, you're trying to have some quiet, and that could be, you know, to pray, to meditate, to rest, to sleep, to just decompress, or you're actually doing research, or you're studying, or you're preparing for something, right? You just need some alone time, you just need some quiet time. So you may have to put your foot down and put up a boundary when it comes to a particular individual or just a group of people, right? For those of you, if something has been delayed or blocked, home matters, property matters, court matters, I feel like there's a progression. There's news that something's moving forward. There's news that something is no longer required. So therefore, if you didn't qualify for something, that requirement now gone, it's full speed ahead. You get to apply. You qualify. Okay, there could be something like that going on. When it comes to your love life here, we have the Six of Wands. Look at all these wands. Oh my God. Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay. So this is what I mean. There's a progression. Okay. There's something's growing fast. Something is progressing fast. For some of you, this could be something happening out of the blue. You're not looking for this. You're not prepared. You're not particularly interested. And yet you might be meeting someone that just really is, either they really stand out to you, or there's something very different about them that you just can't stop thinking about, or they're just persistent in pursuing you and trying to talk to you and get your attention. For others of you, there's a situation where someone chooses you, all right, or vice versa, you could choose someone out of your options. Or if you've been dating multiple people, you choose one and commit to that person, and the relationship can grow and develop into something else, something more. But for others of you, this is where someone chooses you out of their options, or I feel like, and this isn't going to be for everyone, but someone who kept their options open and kind of liked to play the field and be a little bit non-committal. I feel like they're choosing you to grow something with, to develop something with. Now, I don't know if you gave this person an ultimatum to cut the BS and just get their act together. I don't know if you gave this person an ultimatum to choose you or someone else. I don't know what happened, but they're choosing you. Okay, this could be something where you gave someone an ultimatum and then just gave them the silent treatment until they made their decision. So there's something like that going on. For others of you, there's just winning a bet, winning a competition. I don't know how that applies with love life, but that's what I'm getting. Standing out from the crowd, being chosen, having a lot of options unexpectedly, or having one person that's just really pursuing you is coming up. There could also be a situation where you meet someone very unexpectedly while you're doing some sort of group activity, something new, something different, something fun, recreational, some sort of play fight, some sort of competition, or at the gym, anything that involves physical activity, or any contest. Could be at work, it could be at school, it could be in the community, at the gym, in a coffee shop, you know, and they have a quiz going on. I don't know, but there's something around. There's a contest, there's a competition. You really catch someone's eye because either you're winning it or they're winning it, and you have I don't know, there's something along those lines, okay? In terms of advice, oh, nice. Look at that. We have the Fool and the Knight of Cups. And this is saying, go for it. If you're thinking of making an offer, if you're thinking of initiating something, if you're thinking of taking some sort of action, this is saying, do it. Go ahead. If someone is approaching you with any sort of offer, any sort of opportunity, this is asking you to keep an open mind and be curious about it. Entertain it. Let them tell you more about it. Because I feel like there's something very unexpected and very different than the norm that is happening today. Whether it's in terms of a person, a place you find yourself at, a circumstance you find yourself in. There's something that's very different, very new. And it's trying to bring something to your life. It's trying to grow something into your life, right? And this is saying to keep an open mind, to step outside your comfort zone. Okay? It's also an energy of be creative. The Fool with the Knight of Cups. Remember, if the tried and true, if the process, the technicalities, the policy, whatever it is, if it's not working for you, be creative. Now, that doesn't mean do anything illegal, but it's just saying, think about a different way to approach it. Be creative. Talk to someone else. Raise it to someone. Get something done about it. Okay? Take action. Suggest a better way. Suggest a new process. Suggest a new policy. Suggest an improvement. Okay? Because I feel like it's going to be accepted. It's going to be embraced. It'll be like, oh, yeah, no one's ever thought of that. Thanks for that, Pisces. Yeah, we'll put that in place. We'll do some research, but it sounds like a really good idea, right? It could be something like that. And you could find yourself changing a process, updating something that has been old and in the way of everyone, right? You could be some sort of community hero because you challenge something, and not only you challenge it, but you suggest a better way, and it works, and it's a good idea, right? So that's pretty cool. That is very cool. But yeah, things are going to be moving very quickly. There could be situations where, again, things are moving very quickly, and there may be a temptation or just getting swept away or caught up in the moment or whatever it is. Just be careful that, you're not doing anything illegal. Be careful you're not doing anything unethical, unintentionally. It's just kind of getting swept away in all the energy, because it's a lot of wands on this table, right? A lot of fire, creativity, passion, speed, excitement, new, right? This is also saying just learn the rules of the game. If you're going to play that game, learn the rules first and then go ahead and play the game, right? So whatever new thing you're doing, take a minute and ask the questions. What's allowed, what's not allowed? What are the circumstances? What are the parameters here? And then go ahead and look into it or participate or get more involved, okay? But it kind of feeds back into the advice, right? Of keeping an open mind, being curious, understanding what the rules are, understanding what's at stake. All right. So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces for the day. We have anxiety, 18, adding up to a 9. Strategy. You're going to have to revamp something. You're going to have to come up with a new plan, a new idea. Or you are the one who is able to come up with a new plan, to come up with a new idea, to come up with an improvement, to come up with a better way of doing things, a faster way of doing things, streamlining something, automating something, or just reporting something, highlighting something that everyone else has just kind of got along with, but it's not right, or it doesn't apply anymore. And this is telling you, don't be anxious about it. Again, keep your cool. Keep your cool. Take a deep breath. Be creative. Don't take no for an answer. Be creative. What else for Pisces? Oh, wow. We have woman holding a coin and community. Receiving an invitation to join a new community. Now that could be, again, an actual invitation, an initiation, an invitation to an event, an invitation to a gathering, an invitation to a date with a wealthy person, right? Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. For others of you, this is meeting someone while at an event or meeting someone while at some sort of group activity, which is, again, something we've picked up in the tarot as well. For those of you, it's a lot of, it's reason to celebrate. It's a gathering, community coming together to celebrate either someone's good fortune, someone's financial success, someone getting the job, someone getting the house, someone getting pregnant, or giving birth. For those of you, this is, again, receiving a prize, a medal, an award, a gift of some sort from a group, a community, friends, family, a person trying to win your heart, receiving appreciation. This could also be like a GoFundMe situation, right? Where you're trying to get something improved, changed, overturned, and it's something that no one else in the community has had the courage to do, right? And they see you doing it and they want to show support. They want to back you up. They weren't able to do it, but they see you doing it and you have a better chance, so they want to support you. So either they're sharing their wisdom, they're sharing their contacts with you, or they're financially backing you, right? And changing something, overturning something, etc. This is really cool though. Very, very cool. All right, so Pisces, interesting reading. Well, let me know what you got going on, how you resonate with the ring if you do. But I like it. It's very warrior spirit type of energy, a smart warrior, a creative, a strategic warrior. I'm loving it. So let me know what you think. I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.